Welcome into another tasty episode of the ABR Road Show. I'm your host, Jay Russell. I'm in Cushing, Oklahoma, only about an hour away from Tulsa. As you walk through downtown, you smell pizza and popcorn. Name a better combination. That's why I'm heading inside the Godofredo's to see what they have in store. Come on with me. Everybody, we're back in the kitchen area now. Let me introduce you to the owner. This is Jeff. Jeff, this place is magnificent. America, I'm standing by one of the biggest ovens that I have seen in my life. I mean, it's taller than me practically here. Tell me, having this here, I mean, I can tell it's cranking out some serious heat. What type of investment did you put into this place to be able to have this high quality pizza?
So that pizza oven there retails for about $55,000. But it has a crazy story behind it.
Okay.
So we were building our pizzeria during COVID.
Okay.
And not just the pizzeria, but also the theater next door.
Gotcha.
And there were businesses shutting down all over the nation. We actually ended up driving to Frisco, Texas, and bought this pizza oven from a restaurant that went out of business. And it was only maybe a year or two old at the most. So we went down, we thought, all right, we're gonna go get this pizza oven. After we removed the storefront and put it on a U-Haul truck.
I was about to say, how did you transfer?
It was a terrifying experience,
okay.
But we got it back here. It's over 7,000 pounds. It's a monster of an oven, so.
And I'm sure it's cranking out exactly what you need.
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm excited because I know we're gonna be using this today. What are you making for us?
We are gonna make my favorite pizza, the Beasterita. It's our signature pizza that combines a Neapolitan-style margarita pizza with a very Americanized pepperoni pizza with a honey sriracha sauce on top.
Ooh.
We call it the Beast. So we'll make the Beasterita.
Beasterita. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this puppy.
We do make all of our dough in-house every single day. And you're gonna notice that we have pretty large dough balls. Most pizza places are going to use a dough ball that's around 300 grams.
Okay.
We found that in Oklahoma, everybody wants it big, right? So bigger and better in Oklahoma. So we do it Fat Boy style. Our 14-inch pizza has a 500-gram dough ball for all you Pizzola and pizza fanatics out there. This is not a dough ball that you want to use in your backyard pizza oven. A little big.
Okay,
it's a little grande. So this is a 14-inch pizza. And since we're making a Beasterita, we've got to start by making a margarita.
There you go.
We start off with Bianco di Napoli tomato, which is Chris Bianco is one of the greatest pizza makers in the world. He actually created his own tomato farm. Okay. And so we actually import those in. It's amazing though, it still has a very sweet flavor. It's yummy. Then we're going to take some fresh basil that we've cut down, and we're gonna cover it with pepperoni. Usually you don't put the basil on before you fire it, or if you do, it's gonna end up really charred. That way, we're actually cooking the pizza with the basil on it, but it's not burning it up. The pepperonis actually can help protect that basil.
You know what? I could just tell from watching you do this right now, Jeff, you enjoy what you do. Where did this love of just cooking? I mean, you're smiling as you're putting the ingredients down. I mean, where does this joy come from?
It's better than salivating, right? So I still love pizza. I've been doing this, we've had the restaurant open here for 3 years.
Okay.
And I still love pizza. I was an IT guy for 20 years, so I had an IT company, and we would travel around the U.S. Doing peer grouping. Okay. And every time I would travel, I fell in love with pizza. I would go to every pizza place you could imagine.
So check it out.
I ended up selling my IT company and needed something great to do. We bought the theater downtown in 2017 after a major earthquake. It destroyed everything. It was really, really bad. So we lost our movie theater and a lot of our historic buildings downtown. When we started to remodel the theater, we knew we needed some type of an anchor to help get people to come because the theater, theaters are dying. So we jumped in and came up with this idea of putting the pizzeria in conjunction with the movie theater, and haven't turned back since. It's been a lot of fun. So we're gonna throw this in the oven. I'm gonna shake it real good.
Oh,
you get that to come off in the oven nice and pretty.
Looks like you've done this before.
Yeah, I've done a few of these. We're actually at about 720 degrees. What we'll shoot to. It's right now it's listed at 700, so it's burning up to about 720, and it'll burn the heck out of you, man. It's so hot. I mean, even right, right there.
I have to back up a little bit.
When I'm making a lot of pizzas, there's just no just bald hands. You know,
really? Sure. Oh, that is so cool to look at.
All right, so we've got our Beasterita pizza just finished out of the oven, and when the crust is hot, you add garlic oil to it. It really gives it that real pretty, pretty color. We're gonna finish it with some Parmesan. We actually grow this micro basil in-house, and so this has just a great aroma to it. We're gonna finish off the top of this with some micro basil.
I don't think I've seen that. That's not normal.
You won't find that anywhere else.
Joint.
Honey sriracha.
Oh, come on now. now you're just showing off, all right? America. It's like I said, it's an interesting taste time.
We're gonna feed this to you?
Yeah. I just gotta get some good licks at it.
Oh yeah.
That honey sriracha is it. Oh. I tasted it right in my mouth. I'm telling you right now, this food is so good, it should be criminal. I'm gonna have to serve you with the ticket, a taste bud ticket. All right, I'm gonna let you off with the warning though, okay? Let you off with the warning.
All right.
I'm not gonna call the Cushing Police Department, all right? We're good to go. This is phenomenal. One of the best pieces I've definitely had on this show. I don't even know where to go with this right now. My mouth is just like, just dancing for me in America. I can't believe there's even more food to try. We're gonna go in the dining room area and get another bite. But for right now, America, that pizza was so phenomenal, but there's even more food for me to be tried. Jeff is the man here. Jeff has been ready for this interview for a while, but I was over in the Duncan Theater. I had my popcorn ready. Okay, I had an icy, had candy over there. Okay, so I'm ready to go. There's some phenomenal movies. And you're right too, because a Top Gun Maverick type of movie is only gonna come along every so often to get people in their seats type of thing. So it's nice that you can lean on this as well. And then on top of that too, walk me through somebody coming in for the first time. Give them a tour. As soon as you walk through the front doors, I want you to give them a tour of what they're gonna see, because from the bar to this main area to the theater.
So the first thing that you see when you come downtown is that it's a very historic community. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to see. The theater was built in 1926 by a man named Hiram Duncan. And Hiram and his wife Josie were an interesting couple, but they wanted to give back to Cushing, and they wanted to have a place that families could be entertained. The theater is still said to be haunted by Hiram, and he and I get along pretty well. But when we first started, we had lots of encounters where funny things would happen, and we would just say, "All right, Hiram, enough. We're here. We're friendly. We want to keep this place going." So.
When you go around, you're just like, I want to feel like I'm in a safe place, a clean place, because you're thinking if it's clean inside, the food as well, it's going to be taken care of. But I see that your bar is back there too. You got your fire oven, you got the TVs on your side. I met your beautiful family. Your daughter is a hoot.
She's funny.
She gave you a little high when she walked in and everything. But I see that the support that you have here in this community as well. How special is the community here?
Very, very important. If it wasn't for the community, we wouldn't be here. And the whole project was rooted in community. We wanted a place for our employees at our IT company. We wanted a place for them to enjoy in the evenings, and a place they could be proud of, and not feel like they have to go to Tulsa or Oklahoma City to have a good time. It also is nice to be able to entertain clients. As we continue to grow, we know how important it is to be a destination, and more than 50% of our business actually comes from out of town. Because it's become a spot that is special, and people want to come from all over to see. and experience what we have. So,
well, let me tell you now, I'm so happy that I experienced that pizza. It was a beast of a pizza.
Thank you.
Speaking about that on social media, that was the #1 thing people told me to try. And since we're talking about social media a little bit, I want to announce the winner of that $25 gift card. Michaela, you were on the Facebook Live, so you're already gonna have this, but I just want to give you a shout out because I love the gift card idea. This is so nice. I mean, you can get it for any occasion, and $25 is gonna cover quite a bit. So thank you for your comment that you put on there. So you already have this.
You're
so
the skydiver, right?
Skydiving, yes.
Yeah,
so this is so cool. So what happened is she donated a kidney. And then her present to herself was to come out here and eat and skydive. So I mean,
that's cool, Michaela.
Well, when you see that comment, you're like, all right, winner. Like, you know, we were sitting there eating. We said, all right, that's what it is. And that type of stuff is important. You told me a little bit about your family. Having a family-owned restaurant, what does that mean to you?
It means we have an opportunity to teach our kids what it's like to own your own business and what it's like to be engaged in the community. Been really blessed. My oldest just finished her freshman year at Oklahoma State University and waits tables here. And my second kiddo, Addie, she started to wait tables here. She's 16. And even my son, he comes and helps out and busts tables. And so it's just cool to see them get a chance to get plugged in an environment where I know that we can instill high standards and but a place that's safe, and I love that.
It is called America's Best Restaurants. They're here for the food,
That's
okay? Right. And when you come here, you're gonna start out probably with the appetizer, and I couldn't think of anything better than the item in front of me, and you have a unique twist on this that I feel that you have perfected. Go ahead and explain this to America.
So this is our Gordo Duo. The Gordo Duo has not been around since the beginning. It's actually something we developed over time. We actually have 2 appetizers here combined into one. It's our golden fried Brussels sprouts that are just absolutely delicious. They are topped with the honey sriracha, Parmesan cheese, fried to perfection.
The honey sriracha.
So good, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the magic. It's the magic. Not only here, but we also utilize it in some of our favorite pizzas.
Yeah.
Speaking of our pizza, we actually are showcasing our pizza dough. The pizza dough, we make a dipping bread for our spinach artichoke dip. That's our cast iron spinach artichoke dip. And it is really, really, really good and super popular. So great appetizers combined into one plate so you can get a taste of both.
I love the choice of you adding, because I'm so used to having pita bread.
Yes.
This is nice having, and that's the thing too. I mean, back there doing the coolest tricks and stuff. I was trying to do my job and I was like, oh, sit back and watch this for a while. America, I said, this looks nice. But no, I love the touch of it. And it's something different too. Right. You come here, you're expecting like, oh, I'll just get the, the spinach dip type of thing. Here we go, something new. So I like that. And then over here.
Yeah, we got to get a little hybrid. This would make us. I think we're a gastropub, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
We're definitely get a little bit of everything. When you live in a small town, a small community, you've got to be able to get people to come in multiple times during the week, and so you got to have more than just pizza. Yeah. So yes, we have great pasta. We have some great things there, but we have some amazing sandwiches, and this is a monster sandwich. This is our Fanatic Philly cheesesteak. What makes it amazing, we actually take and slice all of the beef in-house, and we created a monster of a sandwich. It's got mushrooms, onions, green peppers, and most importantly, the best beer cheese you've ever tried.
I was gonna ask what.
It's the beer cheese. It's not Cheese Whiz, it is beer cheese, and it makes for a phenomenal Philly cheesesteak.
I don't know if America's Best Restaurants called you up and told you that I love mushrooms, but I am a big mushroom fan, and when you said you were making this, I said, oh, sign me up. Let me dive in here.
Taste that beer cheese in there.
The beer cheese is right there. The onions are up here. The green peppers are here, and it creates this effect. All that combined together. Yeah, that was tasty. And that's the thing too. Love the sauteed onions on there. Oh my goodness. America, if there is any more room left in your stomach,
after devouring the beast. Go ahead and get the crust there with the spinach dip and all of that. Moving over to the cheesesteak and the fries, you have a dessert that 3 people have came over and told me, Jay, have you tried the pound cake?
This is Willifred's famous pound cake.
Oh.
Willifred is from Bruton, Alabama. I actually visited Bruton, Alabama. We were trying to recruit a company to come to Cushing to invest and bring their IT company to Cushing.
Gotcha.
And through that experience, I got to meet Miss Deb, who ran a bed and breakfast in Bruton, Alabama. And I stayed there. I stayed there at the bed and breakfast, and she had a pound cake that she had out in the foyer for all the guests to enjoy. And it was the best pound cake I've ever had in my life anywhere. And so I started scheming. I thought, how in the heck am I going to be able to bring this home?
Right,
So
yeah, you had to at that point.
So I stayed up late with Miss Deb, and we talked about life, and we talked about history, and we talked about Miss Willifred, who was a slave.
Okay.
And she actually ran this bed and breakfast and was on the crew there, and she was a very special person for the family.
Okay.
And her legacy is carried on through this pound cake.
Whoa.
And so Miss Deb traded me our fettuccine Alfredo recipe, which is wonderful. Our fettuccine Alfredo is really good. We traded the recipes, and she now has the fettuccine Alfredo for her guests when she does caterings in the evenings. And we now have Willifred's famous pound cake on our plate. So this has a vanilla mascarpone cheese on the inside with whipped cream. The strawberries are sugared down, and so they have a nice strawberry liquid. Yeah.
When you said pound cake before, I was like, I don't know. I stand corrected. This is why you belong on America's Best Restaurant.
Thank you.
This well deserved. I was checking my watch and I see a movie show time coming up, so
Yes.
I gotta get out of here, guys, and go catch a movie, but I'll see you in a moment. All right, America, all the business is taken care of. Now I'm here to check out the movie in the Duncan Theater. Shh. Sorry, everybody. I'm Jay Russell for the ABR Roadshow. Remember, when life gives you a plate, make sure to take a big old bite.